Welcome to our interview in your
you.
future new gym, let's say. And you are gonna play the games hopefully next year in here. So after how many years you are gonna play in your own gym?
I don't know. Me, I think I'm here in Vakıfbank from 8 years. So this is my 8 years, but I don't know. I mean,
No, in Vakıfbank this is gonna be the first.
the first time I will not play in Buranfelek.
So how do you feel about this gym?
No, I think it's very nice to have our gym because I think what we did in these years is pretty amazing, and we are really making a lot of great things in volleyball, in Turkish volleyball, in Europe, volleyball in the world. But if you see our gym where we are training every day, you really are almost shocked. I remember the first time I came to Gunes, they bring me in our old gym, and I said, okay, so but where is our gym? You know, because I was thinking just for something for school. So, but also I love this little gym because actually I spent so many hours in my life. I mostly all my life in that little gym. But it's pretty amazing what they're doing here, and will be, from what I learned and from what I understood, will be something very special. Will be 8-floor gym, and with really everything, and we'll put also very sophisticated things inside for training. I think will be one of the best gym in the world for sure, according to what I saw until now.
So this year the league started very good for Vakıfbank, and then the Champions League, and now there is a break, and you will go and coach the Holland national team. Unfortunately, we will play against each other. But how do you see Vakıfbank this year?
I like a lot. It's really, we changed a lot the team from last year, and it's very young. Mostly it's very young, and a lot of players that come for the first time in this league, in this team, in this competition, and the atmosphere in the team is really good, and really all the players are extremely motivated and happy. We are working hard, and everybody come here to become better, come here to improve, come here to make a step in the career. So that's why I think everything has become very easy. Also our staff is pretty amazing. So we have assistant coach of national team of United States, Jamie Morrison, plus we have Gianni and Saim from national team of Turkey, plus we have new athletic trainer Vani Miale. Is really everything is working very well. I like a lot, and it's fun. It's really a fun team to coach.
So you have many important players in Vakıfbank, and you are trying to give them time in every game, and every game Vakıfbank plays with different players. How do you balance it?
It's not easy, but also at the end it's not so complicated because I have really a lot of good players. So basically I'm changing the player, but the result don't change so much. Of course I cannot play with, when I play against Fener, Exagi, Galatasaray, I try to play with the team that in that moment is the most fit on my eyes. But all other matches, whoever I put in the court, I have great performance mostly because really we have a lot of great players. So it's difficult even to find, who are the starting six, who are the bench players. So it's really, we created a team that I think this year, all year was like this, but this year is really young. And so really also, everybody is still very motivated, who is in the court, who is outside the court. And when I give this chance to play, everybody want to show their best because they know that they don't have 20 matches, but they have 10 matches. So they want to do great in these 10 matches that I give. And everybody is extremely happy to do that. So, and I think this is our secret, is our key. But I'm watching also, I think that Vakıfbank is doing that in the last years. Now I saw also other big teams that are starting to do like that. And really we have the luck that we can change a lot, and the result don't change so much. Other team, for example, even if they're changing, have to play always a key player. But to us, we can manage because we have a lot of key players.
So you transferred Jamie Morrison from US national team as the second coach. So how did you plan it? When we did the interview with him, he said that you asked him to come every year, but now this year he's here.
Yes. I always like to have great assistant because, first of all, so I can learn something. and second because to give to the player a different point of view from a different culture of volleyball. So we are at the end we are all Europeans, so we know very well what's going on in Europe, but it's very interesting and very useful to have something that comes from America, from Japan. So 3 years ago I had Gen Kawakita, the assistant coach of Japan national team, also was an amazing experience. We learned a lot from him, and this year came Jamie Morrison, and also we are learning a lot from him. So I think it's great, and yeah, that's true. He came also last year. Last year he came 1 week to watch our training, and then I start to ask him that he can come to make assistant coach, that he can come to help, and it was not easy to him to balance, because it's a pre-Olympic year, so they are also pretty busy in the United States, but then also I think according to the big number of American players that are playing Europe, Coach Girali said him yes, and so we are very happy that he's here.
So now when we look at Vakıfbank, the foreigner players, mostly all of them change. Maybe Rasic stayed and Sheila and Robin, but the other ones are changed. And you choose the younger ones. Is there a point of choosing the younger foreigner players?
Yeah, I think that comes from 3 points. The first point is, of course, budget. So I think that if you watch our starting six this year, I think is maybe the cheapest in the team that want to win Champions League. Second is that we want to create a team that play different and that play quick and they play very fast. So to have the team that play very quick, very fast, not that all players are not able to do, but it's more difficult to change the style of a player that is 30 years old than to change the style of a player that is 20 years old. So we wanted to have players that are very open to change, they're very fresh and young, and they can learn quick, and also they are already able to play quick. For example, Kimberly already used to play very quick. All them players are learning to play quick, and also all other players are following. And the third reason is that we want really fresh mind. We want people that come here with a lot of hunger. So we want people that come here to win something, not people that came here already with 1,000 cup, 1,000 medal. We want people that came here to win something important, and people that didn't never win Champions League, for example. There are many players that actually not only they didn't win Champions League, but they didn't even play Champions League. And so that I think are the three main reasons.
Okay, so now in January you are gonna play the Olympic qualification in Ankara, and you are gonna play against Turkey like in the European Championship. In the European Championship, after the win, the things that you did, let's say you scream, you normally were happy that winning Turkey, but it's gonna happen here in Ankara also if you win.
Yeah, it's not the first time I get this question, and actually every time I'm surprised, like the people don't know me enough. So especially here in Turkey, everybody saw me after we won something very important, or sometime I was diving in the floor, sometime I was jumping.
It's a club team.
So the national team in the nation where is playing the European Championship after 5 months of work with this big goal, and the team that didn't win nothing until that time, reaching the final was something that was more than what I dream in my best dream I ever, and the same the team. So that was nothing, of course, was nothing against Turkey, and was just, also was so intense. The third set was really full of emotion because we controlled the match pretty well. Then in the third set, almost we destroyed everything, and we were point by point, and was just kind of liberation, like really something we did it, and it's finished. So was according on my normal style to be in the match, because I cannot be. I'm not so cold when I'm in the match. So of course I'm inside the game, and so was absolutely nothing against Turkey. I have really nothing. They are my player, my staff, the country where I'm living. So there is really nothing to be mad of them at all. So in Ankara would be totally different because Turkey in Ankara is I don't remember a defeat in Turkey in Ankara. So they are playing always very, very well. They will have maybe same of kind of spectators that we had in Holland, so 10,000-12,000 people that will push for them, and I think, and they are already in training, so all other team, they will meet the first time the 25th of December, and Turkey meet the 15th of December, so, and they have a really big advantage. So I think that in Ankara, Turkey will be the big favorite, but also we want to make a good tournament, but you know, what is frustrating about this tournament that I don't really know what will happen, because I will know my player, I will see my player in 10 days, and who knows what they did, if they are in a good shape, if they are in bad shape, if the team meet together good, the team meet together bad, you know. This is something very frustrating in the world of volleyball. That's something that will change for the next Olympic finally, because it's not possible that the most important tournament ever happen after 10 days of preparation. And to prepare a European Championship, I had 5 months. So it's really there is no balance in the middle, you know. So, but anyway, I mean, there is nothing to complain. We will go there for sure to try to reach one of the 3rd place, and I think we have big chance, like a lot of other teams, because it's really unpredictable to say who can win this tournament, because there are really at least 6, 7 very strong teams.
It's going to be a small European Championship, kind of.
Yeah, that would be much more complicated than the European Championship, because it's only 8 teams, so there are only the best 8, just except Serbia, and so then you cannot mistake nothing, because you just lose one match in the group and you are almost out for everything, you know. And so, and even, you know, to reach the 4th place and you don't get the 3rd place means you are out forever, you know. So it's really complicated tournament. It's the most complicated tournament, the most complicated qualification system in this, I think, in the history of all sport. But what we can do, so something we cannot change, so we cannot complain about it.
You cannot change the referees in Turkish league. The tweets that you tweet about Naz and the referees, everybody is complaining about the referees this season, more than maybe last year or the year before.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a really big problem in the league about the referees?
I think there are problems for sure, and I mean the Turkish league is the league that in the last 5-6 years really, you know, was like a space shuttle, you know, from a good normal level became superstar level, you know, so really increase very quick. And of course also the referee need time to adapt to this level, and of course they are not professional, you know, they have other job, and everybody understands that. There are 2 points. What I don't understand, really I don't understand, why a country that invests so much money in volleyball, so much, I mean the club are investing much more than all other clubs in Europe. Federation is the most rich federation in Europe, and why we don't play with challenge system? This makes me crazy, first of all, you know, because Poland play with challenge system, Italy play with challenge system.
In every game.
In every game, in every game. And they have, I mean, a budget of a good Italian team is maybe 600,000 euros, 700,000 euros. A budget of good Turkish team is 7 million euros. So how is possible we cannot afford the challenge system? For sure we can afford. Every club can spend some money for that. That's the first big point. They don't tell, because it's complicated volleyball now. The ball is go very fast, the attackers are very strong. That's why they invented challenge system. And I give you an example. In 10 matches in Turkey, I take 5 yellow cards. You know, in 5 months international volleyball, I take 0 cards. Why? I'm the same person. Just because the challenge system take off every discussion. So in, out, okay, I think is in, check, in, I right, friend like before, out, you are right, okay. So there is really stop of any discussion. That's the first point. The second point about that, I'm really, you know, it's funny to me because really I don't think there is, and there was one better setter in Turkey in the last many years, is the setter of national team, and there is really kind of war against her from all the referee. You know, if I don't know, if Gosde make a set like this, probably they don't say nothing. You know, but if not make a set little bit turning, immediately fall, because they are taking, you know, this example of their set to explain to the referee, blah blah blah. So I just think that is make no sense. Of course, sometimes she make fault, and when it's clear, they have to whistle. But sometimes they are so much, they thinking before, this ball will be fault, and they are almost whistling before she made. And okay, that's sometimes
okay.
I have to protect my player. No, it's not about Turkey. I think it's just about, you know, that we want to be better. Everybody want to make this league better. We are making everything to make this league better. I think that putting challenge system, I think in a country like Turkey will be really a joke. So they have to do.
Okay, thank you so much. Good
Thank
luck.
you.
Good luck in the national team, also in Vakıfbank, and hopefully we will watch you in this gym when it's finished.
They told me 2000 16, so next championship we will play here, and sounds pretty amazing now. but I trust they're working really hard, and really believe me, will be one of the best gym in all world, because I never saw gym of 8 floor, even if in Japan, United States, Korea, Hong Kong, whenever I go, maximum they have 2, 3, 4 floor, but the gym of 8 floor, I'm also curious to see what's going on, but looks pretty amazing, and so we are excited to come in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.